Probably the most embarrassing thing I've ever had to do.
What?
Bailing a little kid out of jail.
I wasn't in jail. I was just being detained.
In City Hall by the mayor's secretary.
That old battleaxe, she sits on me again and I'll look like cardboard. Whoa, easy there, fella. Easy. What?
You were brought in by a policeman.
He wasn't a policeman. He said he was a Constantation.
It's constable, and it's the same thing.
No, it's not. Policeman's a lot easier to say.
The point is, you were brought in because you were climbing up the side of a 2-story building.
That third stole my French fry.
You scared people half to death.
I knew what I was doing. Start in it. Does good. Start again.
Hey, cut that out. You don't risk your life climbing up a building for a French fry.
It was the principle of the thing.
Principle of the thing? Principle of the... What principle? Principle of the thing. Principle. Speaking of principles, the principal of the school called. You bet uh-oh. He says you're constantly getting into trouble, getting into things. Your teacher says you are flunking science and history. Science and history, Mikey? The professor would be heartbroken. Those are two of his favorite subjects. This is Mikey, the professor's adopted son. He's constantly getting into trouble, constantly getting into things. He's actually a good boy with a good heart. It's just, he's a wild thing. The professor has a wonderful calming effect on him, but when I'm watching him, well, we seem to bring out the worst in each other. And eventually the best.
I can't help it. All that history stuff happened before I was born.
I'm surprised you know that.
Well, it's easy for you. You were there.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
He doesn't mean to insult me. Well, no, that's not true. He actually does. It's just that this is his way of communicating contempt. Mikey, if you could only learn to love books like your father.
Yeah, books. Yucky, tucky lizard boogers.
Hey. I don't like that kind of language.
Oh, you don't? It's called English. It means boogers.
Remember what the professor said? When he's not around, I'm in charge.
Yeah, I wish you was in China.
Look at you. You're a mess. Your hair's all messy.
It was Lindy on top of that building.
Don't you ever wipe off your mouth? I mean, I could see what you had for breakfast this morning.
You cannot.
Yes, I can.
What?
Bacon and eggs.
Wrong. That was yesterday.
Mikey, you're missing so much by just not allowing yourself to enter that wonderful world of books.
The professor got you hooked on books a long time ago, didn't he?
Yes, 40 years ago, as a matter of fact.
Wow.
Yes.
You are old.
I found out there really is a beautiful, invisible world of books. I've seen the professor sit down, start reading a book, and then just totally go into it. I mean, all of a sudden, he's just not there anymore. He's totally into that book.
Well, with the professor's inventions, he can actually go into a book.
I'm not talking about that. I'm saying I've seen him sit down and read, and pretty soon he's so absorbed he's just not there anymore. And you know what? I thank him. For the last 40 years, I've had that experience of going into that wonderful world of books. You know what? I think if I hadn't wound up working with the professor, I might have become a librarian.
Not me. I like being an American.
You like animals. You could learn all about the animal kingdom.
They have their own kingdom?
They do. They have their own world. There are incredible animal stories going on every day, all around us.
What do you mean, animal stories?
That's what the professor calls it. Every day they have to get up in the morning and find food, try not to become food for other animals, and take care of their young ones.
You sound just like the professor.
Thank you. You always told me you like birds.
I used to.
Forget about that. You could learn how they drink. I mean, think of it. They have that hard bill. How do they drink?
They drink Coca-Cola.
They do not.
They do too. Before that bird stole my fence thigh, he tried to drink my Coke.
Never mind about that bird. I'm just saying you could learn what they like to eat.
They like to eat French fries.
All right. Forget about it. I'm just saying if you would give it a chance, you might learn to like books.
Books. Yucky, tucky. Lizard tails. Lizards have tails.
Yes.
In the animal kingdom.
Yes.
In the wonderful world of books.
That's right.
Lizards have tails.
Yes.
They have pointy tails.
Yes, they do.
You know what they have stuck on the end of the tail?
What?
A booger!
All right, that's it. You've got homework to do. We're out of here. Did you finish your French fries?
Nah, I gave the rest to the birds. This time it was my idea. Witnesses, witnesses.